Priyanka Chopra hasn't met Meghan Markle's baby Archie. Priyanka Chopra hasn't met Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's baby Archie Harrison Mountbatten during a promotional trip to the UK after reports emerged she had visited the royal this week. A source close to the star told Mail Online Priyanka has not seen Meghan and has no plans to see Meghan during this trip. She is in town, reported that actress, 36, and her musician husband, 26, visited the Duchess of Sussex, 37, and her 3-week-old son at Frogmore Cottage in London, AAAA. The former Suits actress and Prince Harry welcomed Archie Harrison Mountbatten on May 6, weighing in at 7lb30z. The reported visit comes 2 months after Priyanka broke her silence on claims of a feud with best friend Meghan after she failed to attend her baby shower. The actress was grilled over whether it was correct she skipped the occasion because she was angry the Duchess of Sussex didn't attend her wedding to Nick Jonas, 26, in India last year. During an interview on Thursday night's Watch What Happens Live, Priyanka laughed off the claims, insisting it was simply not true. Are the rumors true that you were upset that Meghan Markle skipped your wedding to Nick Jonas? A fan called in. Host Andy Cohen added fuel to the fire when he dragged up the reports that claimed Priyanka didn't attend the baby shower because she was P******************** D at Meghan. He said they said you didn't go to her baby shower because you were P************ D at her, AA. Rumors of a rift begun shortly after Priyanka attended Meghan's wedding to Prince Harry in Windsor, Berkshire, in May 2018. Only months later, in December, the new royal was unable to appear at her pal's nuptials to Nick Jonas in India. The ladies first became friends after bonding at an Elle Women in Television event in January 2016, AAA. Meghan previously revealed they became friends easily. You know, when you meet, it was just an easy, natural progression. We've managed to keep. The report comes after Nick and Priyanka enjoyed a relaxed evening out with the singers' brothers Joe and Kevin at Nobu Restaurant on Thursday night. The musician, 26, didn't stray far from the actress, 36, as they held hands whilst they left the trendy eatery and headed home. Priyanka looked glamorous on a form-fitting white midi dress which had a dramatic faux fur trim lining across the sides. Boosting her height in a pair of black heels, the beauty offset her bright ensemble by cinching her outfit at the waist with a bulky black belt. Her raven locks were brushed into a sleek, straight style and with a middle parting, and she wore a glamorous palette of makeup to highlight her pretty features. Nick looked casually chic as he donned a blue pullover jacket over a matching polo top and black denim jeans. The singer stepped out in quirky blue brogues, and he completed his look by styling his raven tresses into a coiffed hairdo whilst he sported a close-cropped beard. Joe put on a dapper display as he stepped out in an effervescent suit which he teamed up with a navy blue shirt and grey loafers. Kevin also decided to dress to impress, as he wore a blue suit with a quirky print t-shirt and smart black shoes. Their outing comes after Nick revealed he feared his brothers would never speak to him again following the Jonas Brothers split in 2013. The Sucker Hitm makers recently reunited for the first time since they parted ways 6 years ago. The youngest member, Nick, has now admitted he thought his two siblings Joe and Kevin Jonas would refuse to speak to one another after a lack of communication caused a divide between them. Joe said, "I checked out in my mind that that was it. There's going to be no," to which Nick added, "and I feared that, they would never speak to me again." Nick also explained that it was very tough when the band decided to take a break, and says the reason for their split was much deeper than simple creative differences. He continued to call it creative differences is almost too simple. And I think a lot of, so I had a very tough conversation with them where I laid it out for them. I said, but despite how hard it was at the time, the band think they were supposed to go through everything in order to get to where they are now. Speaking on CBS this morning, Joe said we definitely were supposed to go through all of what we went through to get to this point. I think it was kind of, I guess you could say destiny, whatever it may be, but yeah, we got a do-over, and I think this time around we're going to do it right. Nick, who was joined by wife Priyanka on the outing, first reached out to her in 2016 to suggest they go on a date. It wasn't until May 25, 2018 that the couple finally hit it off in person. 1 year ago today I went to go see Beauty and the Beast at the Hollywood Bowl with a group of friends, Nick began in the caption of a romantic Instagram photo of the pair at the Cannes Film Festival last weekend. One of those friends was the woman that would become my best friend, my confidant, my muse, my beautiful wife. I am so grateful for our journey together so far. You make me smile. Not long after, Priyanka responded in the comments, writing, "The most amazing thing that ever happened to me is you. I love you, Bobs." Nick proposed to the actress on July 18, 2018, less than 2 months after they began dating, and they were married December 1 at the Umaid Bhawan Palace in Jodhpur, India. Meanwhile, Joe married Game of Thrones actress Sophie Turner in a shotgun Las Vegas wedding at the beginning of this month. Boy, 7, who suffered serious head injuries when he fell 30 ft from Lightwater Valley. "It's easier for me to carry them," moment the Queen's Lady in Waiting schools a giggling garden. Sir Philip Green is charged with 4 counts of assault in the US over pregnant Pilates instructors. Sex dungeon headmaster, 74, who romped with his married secretary in study filled with whiskey, sex. "I didn't know she was nasty." Trump is shocked to learn of Meghan Markle's criticism of him and Dora. "Mummy has died." Simon Thomas describes in heartbreaking detail the moment he had to tell his son. Plates precisely 18 inches apart, 6 glasses each and a cushion for Charles' back. Secrets of Farage hits out at bombshell poll showing Lib Dems ahead of the Brexit Party, Tories, and Labour MEP. Meat is not murder. Butchers and shoppers revealed taxpayers footed £13,000 bill for Speaker Bercow's 3-day Canada trip, £70 on photos. Terrifying moment: boyfriend chased his partner into shop shouting "You're going to die" before. Exclusive: British Jews in fear after pro-Palestine group supported by Corbyn forces Jewish shops to. The toxic feud behind How Clean Is Your House? Star Aggie McKenna. Meghan Markle was messaging the wanted singer Max George before meeting Prince Harry. Bigger on the inside, the tiny caravan that really is a TARDIS, as a ft-long pod extends like a. Up to 1 in 10 Britons don't know who their real father is. Health boss reveals shocking.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,